American males. 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 They're irresistible. They're unpredictable. American males. American males.
can sincerely. The Wrestling Boo Traveling Band. So we'll lay on the beach and get us a tan, and we'll listen to the music with the boys in the band. And I'll send you a postcard whenever I can, sincerely. The Wrestling Boo Traveling Band. So we'll lay on the beach and get us a tan, and we'll listen to the music with the boys in the band. And I'll send you a postcard whenever I can, sincerely. The Wrestling Boo Traveling Band. So we'll lay on the beach and get us a tan, and we'll listen to the music with the boys in the band. And I'll send you a postcard whenever I can, sincerely. The Wrestling Boo
In our main event matchup on WCW Worldwide
Is that his real head?
Of course, it's whose head do you think it would be?
Got up one morning, he was in an ugly mood. He was sick of floods and plagues, he wanted something really rude. He made a big piranha out of broken glass and glue. Then he gave her
We'd all
two
be
legs
living in the
and
Garden of
rest.
Eden if it wasn't for this cold-blooded bastard.
The Sahara was a jungle till she ripped out all the trees. Then she looked up at the mountaintops, they all began to freeze. The sun gave her a cold until she set it all on fire. You can check it for yourself if you think that I'm a liar. And God made the devil just for fun. But when he wanted the real thing, he made 𝐿𝐽𝐿. God made the devil just for fun. But when he wanted the real thing, he made 𝐿𝐽𝐿. She's a head-splitting, fire-spitting human earthquake. She makes the young ones wonder, she makes all the wise ones shake. She got the hands of a gorilla, she got the head of a snake. She keeps on looking but hasn't found a thing that she can't break. God made the devil just for fun. But when he wanted the real thing, he made 𝐿𝐽𝐿. God made the devil.
That was dope!
Thanks, Mean Gene. Yeah, Tad hats are inexplicably available. Hang on, let me appear. Let me appear. Where am I? All right. Hi everyone. Welcome in. It's time for Late Night Pete. Thank you very much, Sean, for the raid. Very kind. I hope you. Well, I know you had a nice stream. I was watching it. It was good. So congratulations on. Is it 5 years of streaming? It's a lot of years, isn't it? It's a lot of years. Oh, does it not work? Yeah, works for me. Works for me. Yeah, works for Shaz. Harry, if that was a trick to get everyone to click the link to tell you whether it works, that's a kind thing to do. Thank you. Thanks. That was good. Yeah, Harry might have been bad. Yeah, would you think it's possible Sky are anti-woke? It's possible. Anyway, this is just my relaxing late night stream where we'll get ready for bed by having a nice chilled out stream where we watch sometimes actually quite violent wrestling. It is possible, isn't it, Harry? It is possible. That's a shame. What's the? No, I was. Gary Neville's not woke, is he? Gary Neville's not woke. Is Gary Neville woke? I don't know. I've not seen him lately. Yeah, we're going to watch some Lucha Underground. We're going to watch some Mid-Atlantic wrestling from the early 80s. Yeah, but Gomelon, that's you know, that's. Go on, do you mind listing a few other people that feel woke to you, just to see how that works out? I think Gary Neville is more bloke than woke. I also think that's probably true, Harry. Actually, should we do the channel points prediction that we did last time? Is the commentator Matt Striker, one of my least favourite people? He's the commentator for Lucha Underground. Do you think during the next hour of the show we watch, do you think he's going to describe anything as dope? Bet some channel points on that. As you heard in the Tad Hat video, he did describe that as dope. So it does happen. It does happen. So yeah, if you're desperate to gamble some late night channel points, that's the chance to do that. Oh, someone's gone heavy on dope. Someone's all in on dope. Okay, actually, let me find the wrestling. That's what I should do. This episode's called "The Battle of the Bulls." You've gone heavy on dope. Yeah, that's good, Chaz. That's good. I hope people enjoyed the art stream earlier as well. I think we made some nice things. I don't think so, Harry. Is this an anti-drug stream? I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Gomelon's done a bit of wrestling satire. That's good. That's strong. Well done, Gomelon. Hello, Mumbles. Yeah, I hope everyone's doing good as well. No, not because of that, Harry. Imagine if that was the last straw. I'm happy to go on the record. I like Gomelon.
Tugboats in the house.
Tugboat's here. I need to add the full tugboat video as a bits redeem. Oh, happy birthday, Shaz's dad.
Guess what's going down? Jimmy Hart, don't make a move. Guess what's gonna happen?
I don't think it will, Gomelon.
Tugboat.
Yeah,
Full
can everyone
steam
please
ahead,
say
buddy.
nice to Shaz, please? Or happy birthday. Happy birthday, Shaz's dad.
Full steam ahead.
Full steam ahead. Thank you, Simon. Let's get over to the ring, or as they call it, the temple. Still some time to get some channel points in. Oh yeah, that bouncing water is hard to explain. I don't think I'm not going to ban Gobelon. I don't know if you've noticed, Gobelon. I'm incredibly permissive. I'm incredibly easygoing with people. Okay, it's Battle of the Bulls. We're going to watch this. We're going to watch some Mid-Atlantic wrestling from the early 80s tonight. I think it's going to be good. Here we go.
You can get your hands on Johnny. You just have to win my new tournament. It's called the Battle of the Bulls. The winner is a shot at Mundo and the title.
Cage won the first
It's always going to happen
round
eventually, Jazza. Congratulations.
Whoever wins here will move on. Cross-country stunner. He got him!
You know, if there are any of if there are any of the raiders I need to this, feel free to ask any questions
Bring
about
him
that.
to me, and make him kneel
Oh yeah, this happened last time, didn't it?
before he screams.
I am not Sexy Star out with brass knuckles. End of the world.
The Lucha Underground Championship was taken from you by the whole worldwide underground. I'm going to give you a very unique opportunity. If you beat PJ, I give you a championship rematch with Johnny Mundo.
She got him!
Here's your winner, Sexy Star!
It's a good question, Jazza. No. Oh, this is good. This is good. Was that his first appearance in the mask?
What's up, everybody? Welcome. This is Lucha Underground alongside the Lucha Libre legend Vampiro. I'm Matt Stryker. We want to thank our musical guest, 𝐏𝕚𝕥𝕖, for bringing down the house. And Vamp, it's a hell of a night to be here because tonight we crown a brand new #1 contender to the Lucha Underground Championship, as well as history may be made here tonight because Sexy Star seeks to become the first ever two-time Lucha Underground champion. Sexy will challenge our champion Johnny Mundo tonight. Sexy defeated Johnny's boy PJ Black. Thus, this title match will be inside of a steel cage.
Brother, they have got to be freaked out and stressed out. But let me tell you something now. The match that's coming up is going to add to that stress. Why? Because for weeks, luchadors and luchadoras have been fighting in the Battle of the Bulls tournament to determine a new #1 contender. And let me tell you something that's even crazy. It's going down right now, and that match is about to start. So Melissa Santos, please, take it away.
The following Lucha is a four-way elimination match and is the finals in the Battle of the Bulls tournament.
There we go. Battle of the Bulls final.
The winner will become the #1 contender for the Lucha Underground Championship. Introducing the participants first, from South Central Los Angeles, the Man!
Words used to describe this fighter for the first-time viewer: strong, unwavering. That is how you describe the man.
Thanks, Matt. Okay, so
Your thoughts on this aspect?
Okay, I'll describe him the real way. Street smart guy growing up in South Central Los Angeles, born to kick ass, lived on the streets, conquered the streets, came into the temple and said, hey, I'm home.
He's especially
So my description was for my grandma, and your description was for everyone else. Got it.
Good.
By the way, my grandma has a crush on you.
How old is she?
98.
So, does she have a curfew?
No, but she does have prescription pills.
Then she's going out with me tonight.
And representing the worldwide underground,
Harry is
from
fizzing up the stream with £2. The Mac Master.
Thank you, Harry.
Town, South Africa, the Darewolf, PJ Black.
Superior athleticism, conceited. These are just two words that come to mind when that man appears on your screen.
Well, I've been talking to him backstage, and let me tell you something about this guy. I wasn't a huge fan in the beginning, but I am now. Not only do I envy him, he does some things behind the scenes. He's beyond crazy, he's adventurous. He's from another planet, man. This guy's dimension in his brain is just a trip. I love this dude. He's out there. He's arrogant. He's an athlete. He's crazy, death-defying. I'm a big fan. And being a vampire, being a fan of a werewolf, that's something kind of strange. So, hey, it is what it is, and I love the guy.
Well, there you go, a ringing endorsement for PJ Black.
That's right.
By
There's
Bob
two
Gill.
words, just a superior
And
athleticism
from the
and
last
conceited.
house on the left, Jeremiah Crane.
We're starting to learn more and more about the psyche of this fighter here. Unstable and brooding
I like this guy.
are words used to describe
He's a
Jeremiah
tired
Crane.
with the
I think he
bloody
drinks a lot of
gel.
caffeine. Look at his eyes, you know, he's bugging. Cuts only half his hair. Does that mean he's only half here or half over there? Is the glass empty or is the glass
Should I
half
cut
full?
half my
Matthew,
hair?
I'm throwing them at you today, kid. You better wake up and get on board to the crazy train, because that's what's about to happen in front of your eyes here today in the temple, son. Whatever I'm taking, I will give you half.
Only one more left.
Yeah, I should have this look.
And finally, from the
Oh, yeah, it does happen
5'9",
with this.
they call him Cage.
Solid,
How is that?
impactful.
Is that
Calls
better?
himself a machine, and there you see why. As Cage makes his way into the arena, the believers begin
I can
to
sit a
pound
bit
their
closer to the
feet
mic.
and clap their hands. This man has put the believers on his back. Anyone that's ever wanted to do something to someone but they just physically couldn't, they almost live vicariously through that machine right there, talking about Cage.
What's he
No doubt
talking
it, man.
about?
We've seen him time and time again. He doesn't
Yeah,
care who
he
you
does,
are,
you're
where you
right.
come from, or
The
what
middle
your
hat.
story is. He is going to do things his way. He is taking people and taking them to a new level of pain and destruction. Gives you a beating that you can't recover from. The Cage is not normal, bro. He is in it to do one thing. His thing, his way.
Now, Vamp, obviously in the early rounds of the Battle of the Bulls tournament, there were 4 four-way matches, single elimination. This, of course, the final. So all 4 qualifiers are in. It's elimination style. All 4 fighters are in the ring at one time. All of them need to be pinned until one is left. Whomever that is the #1 contender to the Lucha Underground title. Vamp.
Okay, 4 ways has to strength.
Man, I think the dirtiest fighter is the guy who's going to have the advantage. You know what I'm saying? So we can kind of trick the other one into doing the dirty
This is a
work.
good match.
There's too many big guys with too much talent.
Who are we spotting at? I like the
Too
Mac.
much determination in here to
think
call
he's
it this
good.
early in this match. You know what I'm saying?
Oh!
Huge release German suplex. You mentioned the size of the different fighters in this match. How does conditioning play in? Guys like Cage and the Mac, those are big boys.
Oh,
the longer
nice.
this match goes on, it may work against them. Whereas PJ and Jeremiah certainly look like they have a conditioning advantage, no?
I'm almost thinking this is almost like a Thai fight. Thai fights aren't really won by who's a better athlete. It's the guy who can take the kick the most. Now, Cage just...
This isn't like a
Mac on
Thai
his head.
fight.
They've had this match before. The Cage has given him a beating and Mac keeps coming back. So I'm thinking the guy in the match who can take the biggest beating is the one who's going to come out on top.
All 4 fighters are down. Mac scurries over, cover.
Oh.
No, Lucha Josh Harrison didn't have enough there, and if you get that one, good for you.
That's the only way you're going to win
I
this
didn't-
tournament is you're
I
going to have
didn't
to
get
take
that one,
advantage
Matt.
of somebody else's mistakes.
The only one get that one.
Right in the nutsack.
Oh.
This is where you got to go for it, baby. Plant it.
Oh, the height of the pile does not matter.
got
Cover
two.
on both. Oh, no.
Right in the
Matt looked like
nutsack,
he slammed
yeah.
his face on that one, but the match goes on.
It's all fun and games until somebody loses tonight, brother. And that was the perfect example. Kids, don't try that at home.
Now, because this is an elimination match, the signature moves of the fighters is one thing, but there's also happenstance and circumstance. You know, we started with 16 of Lucha Underground's best. Now we're down to 4. Take a victory any way you can.
Okay, here's some circumstances. You want to bitch slap somebody who's been bitch slapped by life and lived on the streets? Son, you might come from the crazy side of town, but you are about to get whacked.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Jeremiah may prophesize the demise of the Mac here. Ooh.
Oh.
stomp a little lower, kid, if you want to do some real damage.
Having said I don't like the name Jeremiah Crane, I do like the guy. I think he's a good wrestler. I think he's a good wrestler, really scrappy.
Crane now. Oh, wow. That doesn't have to be pretty to be effective. And now the Mac, who wants this so bad.
Oh! That's good, Jezza. That's a good question. Has anyone in chat been bitch slapped by Live?
Yeah, well, the believers know the Max
Oh.
story, and there is a heartfelt
Oh,
desire here. But a guy like
he's so
Cage
good,
has
isn't
been
he?
here since
He's
the
so
beginning,
athletic.
and he's been risking it all. All four of these fighters have a legitimate claim to being #1 contender, but only one can have the glory. The Darewolf. Oh my God!
Oh, jeez. Oh my God. Bro, when you are at this level of competition, that you're only gonna, oh, he's calling it again. One more.
Oh, here comes
It's
PJ.
called high risk for many reasons, but one is because of the high reward that it may yield. Uh-oh. Electric chair position here.
Oh.
And the name of it
Oh.
tells you how deadly it can be. And perhaps nothing more deadly than a four-way elimination, no count-out, no disqualification match here in the
I'm surprised. Oh, caught into the suplex. That's
Cage's
good, isn't it?
does not
Oh, and jackhammer on the
At
outside.
this level, I was gonna say, bro, you had to come to work today and looked at the card and said, you gotta be kidding me. I mean, what, these three guys, I mean, who's ever on the receiving end of this lumping has got to be saying, it doesn't matter if I win or lose, tomorrow I'm gonna pay for it.
Well, all four of these fighters knew what they were getting into. All of them earned the opportunity to be in this match. That's the difference between a Lucha Underground competitor. They almost walk into the fire knowing that if they can come out, glory and honor will be there for them. And now Cage, perched on the shoulders of Mac. PJ takes advantage of the situation. We talked about
Steiner power slam.
Mac went for the standing shooting star. PJ may have suffered an injury there. The match continues. Cage's power.
Oh.
Lumbar power bomb stacked. Crane still alive.
This is insane.
How much does momentum play into these kind of matches? How much do the fans really help you here, Vamp?
It's all adrenaline, it's all momentum. This isn't skill. This is, like I told you in the beginning, who can take and give the biggest beating? At the end of the day, who can hit hardest and still survive? It's all about adrenaline, baby.
Wait a minute.
Oh no, guillotine.
Cage tried to powerbomb Crane. Crane slipped through and now has a choke on Cage. Cage is waving that finger. Wow. Wow. Oh my God.
He was briefly in the. Oh,
It
caught.
could mean greatness or it can mean being forgotten. Lucha Destroyer.
Lucha Destroyer.
And if you're looking for momentum, if you're looking for that one intangible, look no further than Cage. And wait, that's Tejano.
Oh, it's Tejano. Oh.
That's payback for what Cage did to Tejano.
Yeah.
Cage is up 2-1 in their best of 5. But that doesn't matter.
Oh, PJ wins it. Oh, it's elimination. Sorry, I didn't realise.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Machine Cage has been eliminated thanks to that man, his rival and best of 5 series opponent, Tejano. So now the stage is set. 3 luchadors remain. One of them will become the new #1 contender for the Lucha Underground Championship.
Would it hurt more if someone punched you, but their fist was wrapped in a rope? Maybe it would. I don't know. I'm not sure I've ever been punched by a rope.
Welcome back to Lucha Underground. If you're just joining us, this is the finals of the
So anyone
Battle of
ever
the
been
Bulls
punched by a
tournament.
rope?
The winner will be the #1 contender to the title. Cage has already been eliminated. We are left with the Mac, PJ Black, and Jeremiah Crane. There is Jeremiah Crane. A running face wash that fells the Mac to the floor. And now the unstable Jeremiah
It could
Crane.
be, yeah. Get like a rope burn. Oh.
I like how Crane is able to adjust his offense.
Oh.
Extreme. Great rope hung neck breaker, and PJ Black still kicks out.
That was, PJ didn't kick out. That was adrenaline and instincts, man. He got planted so quick. That move right there was so violent.
There's no way that PJ should still be alive, let alone kick out. Forget about it. You crazy?
Some of the greatest athletes on the face of the planet come to you each and every week here on Lucha Underground. Now Jeremiah Crane.
He's got him rocked, man. This is where he's got to go for it. Forget about the big slam dunk, man. PJ is a world-class, hardcore guy. You got to take advantage of this, man. What are you doing, son?
Jeremiah
What are you
Crane
talking about?
wants to make a statement. We've talked about this off-camera, Vamp, how the ego in today's wrestler can sometimes be a detriment. Sometimes everyone wants their fingerprints on something. They're not content with just being a part of it. And that may be your point right there with Crane.
Well, I don't think it just goes to him. I think it's everybody else. You want to talk like you've been to the mountain when you haven't even started the journey yet. You got to pay attention to that ride. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely going on. What generation does Matt think he belongs to, a wrestler?
The journey for one of these two, as you can see just by the picture on your screen, one of them is going to fall quite a ways.
Well, to further that, when you climb that mountain, you walk up there and you can see the man has a
hello, Alex
for a long time.
It's the Battle of the Bulls final. Oh!
Smart. Extremely smart.
But I like the house that Jeremiah is building, and perhaps he builds it on stilts so that when God's wine glass tilts, he'll stay dry. Jeremiah Crane has the Mac up.
Oh, like a bomb.
Legs are over the shoulders, too. Kick out. No! Into the submission.
I don't like a lot of things about a lot of people.
Wait.
Oh!
Do you think is Willie back like Lee back?
No. And it just goes to show you how the athletes are evolving.
Yeah, man, well, when you get a guy who jumps out of an airplane with no parachute and he swims with sharks in the dark, you know what I'm saying? A powerbomb, that's not enough, baby.
Talking about PJ Black right there, who wants the fight to come to him.
Oh.
They may regret that decision right there. PJ has been enjoying counter offense here, and that can, to me, is the only reason PJ was asking Jeremiah to come on. Hang on, double underhook.
Oh!
Cranial contusion.
I forgot
PJ rolls
cranial contusion. Oh, no.
That is so wise to roll out of the ring where he cannot be pinned.
Yeah, man, I saw Misawa beat Kawada with that in Japan so many times when I was touring with All Japan back in the 90s. I'm telling you, that will put your spine right through your butthole.
Rest in peace, Misawa. Thank you for all the sacrifices that you've made so that we can be here tonight.
Yeah, thanks, Matt.
Some starry eyes.
I bet that's exactly what Misawa would have wanted.
You know on the last house on the left, but in the last house on the left.
Really hope Matt shapes me out in the memorial.
Long way to go, son.
Now Crane and Mac back where they were before.
Oh, top rope stunner. I think that's a whippersnapper, isn't it? They have to monkey whipper. There you go, Jeremiah's out.
Folks, Jeremiah Crane has been eliminated, and like we said, now we are down to
Was this at least close to when Misawa died?
Or PJ Black will be the #1 contender for the Lucha Underground Championship when we come back next. Welcome back to Lucha Underground. We started with 16 luchadors. We are now down to 2. The Mac on the left, PJ Black on the right. The winner will be the #1 contender to the Lucha Underground title.
Mitsuharu Misawa, that's someone who wanted to die in the ring and did.
But let me just let me float this down your ear canal. If PJ wins and Johnny Mundo wins later tonight, then we have PJ versus
Hello 16-bit, and hello Chosen Advert, although unfortunately I am going to ban one of you.
On the other side, if the Mac wins and Sexy wins, what will we be seeing?
Thanks, Harry.
The winner of the Battle of the Bulls tournament is
Oh,
#1 contender.
Mac takes it. Well done, the Mac.
Wow, the Mac is the winner of the Battle of the Bulls, and now
No, I didn't necessarily think you did 16-bit. And that's good. It was either going to be Chosen Adverb or Gomelon, wasn't it? And I'm glad it's worked out this way.
Inside of a steel cage, the stage has been set. Our main event is still to come tonight.
Oh, that's fun, Bumbles. What? Which promotion is it? Like a big one or a sort of more local? Yeah, F's in the chat for Chosen Adverb. Although they also did, they were a bot. Oh, they've gone in the toilet. Imagine if Kevin Sullivan's here. Oh, what, they can't find Draco, so they're looking in the toilet.
Looking for Drago?
¿Qué has hecho con él?
I'm afraid he's come home to my tribe.
No, Drago no puede regresar con los reptiles. Él hizo una promesa hace un milenio.
Well, he's broken it. And now, Pindar and 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐡 will rape you.
Pindar, 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐡.
Oh no. It's just like No Holds Barred, isn't it? Oh. Oh. He did, yeah. Oh. No, but what did you say? Oh. Oh. Oh, sorry. Sorry, yeah, I did see what he did. Sorry, 16, but yes. Yes, I did see what he did. It was good. So I think his name's Pindar or something.
It will be my Drago who leaves you two for dead.
Oh dear. I was Pindar the other one. 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐡.
Estoy tan orgullosa de ti. Sabía que podías lograrlo. Sabía que podías demostrarle a todos los que no creían en ti que estaban súper equivocados.
Steve Payne, that is a funny name.
From South Central LA who wasn't supposed to make it.
Y mírate ahora. Estás a una pelea de convertirte en campeón.
And so are you. It's time for Sexy Star to beat Johnny Mundo's sorry ass and become the first ever two-time Lucha Underground champion. Just don't get mad when I take that belt from you.
Para mí sería un honor defenderlo contigo.
Give him hell, girl. Give him hell.
Vámonos.
Is Sexy Star the Mac Masters Blonde Angel? Oh, there's a spider again. What's the spider? We don't know.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, why would I ask you if I wasn't?
Well, you've impressed me before, Jeremiah. Tonight you got your ass kicked.
How about you just give me the match?
Okay. So
Hello,
you
Maripo.
got it. What the hell do you think you're doing? Looking for something. Looking for what?
Yes.
walked this here when I was a kid.
That roof's been broken, hasn't it? We saw that roof. That's good, 16-bit.
Look what I found. Remember when we used to play with this?
You just lost an opportunity to be champion, and you're still playing your foolish games.
Nah. I'm done playing games with you and your boyfriend. Dario just gave me a match. Next week, I'm gonna make Pascual Mendoza wish he would have died in that earthquake you saved him from. And then, I'm gonna have you all to myself.
Can't believe 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐡 has just ended up in another. Actually, this one's like a love rectangle, isn't it? A love quadrilateral.
Submission or to escape from the cage. By order of Dario Cueto, Worldwide Underground has been banned from ringside. Introducing first, the challenger from Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico. She is Sexy.
The thing is, in a way, Bubbles, it's just a studio. It's a studio wrestling show, like Mid-Atlantic Wrestling, just with mad production values. I love ℕ𝕚𝕥𝕖. Yeah, it is actually, isn't it? Because it would take a whole stream to draw the. Yeah, I think you're right, Joseph. To draw the 𝐍𝐢𝐠𝐡 love shape.
Let's talk about the hero. Let's not talk about somebody inspiring generations. Let's talk about somebody who has overcome
Jezzo, you would if the only media you consume is wrestling.
Where there is nowhere to escape. This is it. It's on the line. There is no tomorrow. It has to happen right here, right now.
Can you imagine if people like acted on Twitter for casualty like they did for wrestling? Yeah. Oh, Charlie's exposed the business there.
I think I spent the majority of my career in a steel cage wanting to do damage and making sure that my opponent felt it and knew who I was. I think somebody would go in there saying, I want to hurt you. That's what that's all about. You and I definitely differ in my opinion, Matt. It could be to keep somebody in, keep somebody out. I say it is to hurt somebody.
And her opponent from Los Angeles, California, he is the Lucha Underground champion, Johnny Mundo.
Exactly, Shadow. Yeah, wish you well in your future endeavours. It is. I've had to stop looking at it, Jezza. It's too. There was a point where I used to find it funny because it's very stupid, but actually it's just bad.
And in love with his status as Lucha Underground champ. Ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, the cocky and conceited Johnny Mundo will take on the determined and motivated Sexy Star. All of this for the Lucha Underground title. It happens. Cage Carnage is next.
It did put me off doing like wrestling content for quite a while because it's so bleak. But then I just realised you don't need to you don't need to be like that, do you?
Matt, I want to point something out. We all can appreciate what
you just sort of watch stuff and enjoy it.
Here for Lucha Underground, the fans, the temple, and her earning her status.
Okay, we're locking the door.
I can speak from experience. Once you bleed.
Yeah, exactly. Because I just don't.
Change inside the ring. Sexy has been rocked, been beaten. She's a different woman. I see her standing in this cage.
Oh dear. I'm not. I don't. I just haven't really got into using Blue Sky. I should do. I should put the I should be posting the peak pics onto at least one social media.
Hey, man.
Yes.
I told you, I really
Yes, I think it did mine 16, but yeah, I don't really use Twitter for anything.
So,
I don't even really look at it.
What about a submission? Can you submit somebody in the cage?
Oh.
Whatever.
Oh, well done, Johnny.
Strategy, but can you do that?
Yeah, submissions are legal here in this match. Thank you for pointing out that oversight there.
You can certainly see the level of confidence in Sexy Star. Yeah, she's in the cage, but look at her. She's not backing down, man. She's saying, yeah, okay, flex your muscles, but I'm here.
Yeah, that's absolutely true, Josiah, isn't it? And it's
Ladies and gentlemen, if you're a Lucha Underground history buff, you'll know this is the third time these two met.
I'd say it was
2 victories over Sexy Star. So let's see if Sexy Star can make this match count.
There was a period in the WWE where they literally only had about 4 stories, and they would just have them on a constant loop.
Something along the lines of
yeah, wrestling is absurd. That is one of the things I like about Lucha Underground, is it does just sort of exist in a bubble.
Here it goes. They've been through this many times together, but tonight is the decisive one. Let's see some fisticuffs. I want to see somebody get a nose broken, an eye pulled out, kick to the groin. I want to see some blood, baby.
I think it's very gatekeepery kind of wrestling, isn't it? In that, like, people will make you feel like if you don't know about it, if you don't know about things that happened in the like 70s and 80s, you can't enjoy it now.
She could have choked him out.
Of course, great cage matches in our sports history. Bruno and Zbyszko, 𝐿𝐴𝐿, ℕ𝕚𝕥𝕖.
Yeah, P.T. Mundo could be a Pete Pick, yeah.
Just trying to get out. Sexy saw that.
I'm not sure 16-bit. I think it may have been in the which I don't know.
All that parkour and Bridget, he would have got decapitated right there.
Well, you bring up a great point. I mean, if you break this match down, the conditioning of
that is true.
Johnny right there. The conditioning of both of these competitors, for me,
they are semi-furries, yeah.
Strong. The heart, I think Sexy Star has that advantage.
Oh, we need to be listening for if Matt pulls something done.
Sexy's a little bit more flexible than most.
Well,
also, particularly in wrestling, the stories are only really a frame to make the matches make sense, aren't they?
Around Johnny Mundo.
Now,
yes,
Johnny
I'm sure that's true.
Cheated his way to victory. Many people will say that.
Is it? That's a good question, Chaz. Does anyone know?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Well, like someone will know.
What I'm trying to get at here is, how big is his desire for him to cheat and all that kind of stuff? You know what I'm saying?
Well, the answer is how big is his ego? Okay. And we've seen that. So that goes hand in hand with Johnny's desire to do whatever it takes to keep the Lucha Underground title.
Now, why isn't Johnny going for the victory? Maybe he's tick and tired of Sexy. Maybe he wants to make a point.
I'm trying to do the opposite of gatekeeping.
Hey, listen,
I'm
enough. Exactly.
I'm letting everyone in. I'm opening the gate.
But what's egotistical about that? That's more
Mayor.
Sexy, did you really think you could stand up to me again? Didn't you get enough?
How ignorant is that? Anyone that's been watching Lucha Underground knows the answer to that question. Sexy Star has been in there with everyone. So how can Johnny have the audacity to think that he's better, that Sexy doesn't belong in there with him? To me, that's poppycock.
No doubt, but I'm not saying that he's saying that. I'm saying he wants to hurt her definitively. Why isn't he going for the victory? He's obviously had a rock 2 or 3 times tonight.
Well, I think also Johnny understands that Sexy Star is a former Lucha Underground champion, and if Johnny could have a decisive win here, then perhaps he'd silence the critics.
No doubt, but Sexy is no dummy. She's not wasting any time.
That wasn't it? That was very funny.
Look at this, the race is on. Mary Jane, I love you. And now Sexy Star knows.
Fuck off, Matt.
And it's very difficult to go from that top rope to pull your body weight up and over the top of the cage there. It's not as easy as it may seem.
Dude, I'm such a fan right now. I'm sorry, bro. I should be helping you out, but I'm loving this.
In the days of Flair and Race, Taker and Mankind, the steel cage has been synonymous with great matches in wrestling history.
I don't think Undertaker and Mankind had a steel cage match.
But look at Sexy. She knows
well,
what
exactly.
She has to do to win.
Exactly, Alex
I think
Kidd.
she's a little bit more, I don't know, she had a better game plan. Let me say that.
The poise of Sexy Star is something that we have often addressed here.
Oh, boy.
Sexy, very smart. But Johnny is going to have his height advantage here. As funny as it sounds, that's what's coming into play here.
It certainly is. Long reach. Plus, you know what?
Look, I'm just trying to teach people about wrestling. 𝐷𝕗𝐿 praised me for it, and he's going into the Hall of Fame. I don't know that those things aren't linked.
Now, both athletes on a level fighting field, both of them scaling the top rope.
Here it is.
Tugboat's in the
Sexy
house.
closes the distance, uses a nice pitch chop.
She is not backing down.
Vamp, is there anything to the fact that I was going to say that Sexy's facing the cage and Johnny's
Oh, that's nice.
the cage, but Sexy uses that very back as a vault. And now Sexy Star needs to get one leg over, but Johnny's right hand may be the only thing saving the Lucha Underground Championship.
Tugboat, full steam ahead.
Oh, I need to do something with Spiffing's I concur with Tugboat things, baby.
As Johnny massages his mundos, still tries to take Sexy.
Why have you said
off
that,
of the
Matt?
perch.
And mundos would be small globes in English for those of you who don't speak Spanish.
Munditos.
There you go. He said it. You ain't taking it from me.
You know, somewhere that the Mac must be watching because the Mac is the #1 contender. The only question is, who's he going to face?
Oh.
Who will be champion at the end of this night? Johnny Mundo now.
Oh.
Damn. Sexy around into a backbreaker.
Hello,
Rose
Librarian.
recover the first one in the match. Marty Elias is there. 2 count. Now,
It can just be, but I haven't
talk
used it
about
for anything
strategy
yet.
here. Working the back, working
Exactly.
the legs. That's got to be smart in a steel cage match. No, if escape is an option.
I mean, I think that Johnny's tried just about everything, and maybe he kind of took things for an advantage at the beginning, and he said, you know what?
Another cover here. 2. Nope. Continue.
Enough of being Mr. Nice Guy. And he said, okay, well, if we got to rock and roll, we're going to rock and roll. I'm just going to turn it up, and if I have to kick your ass, hey.
What's that?
It is
I
what it
do
is,
have a Tugboat's WWF debut lined up for when we get to it on the classic wrestling. It's right at the beginning of 1990.
The head and leg for maximum control of his opponent.
The more time that he gives Sexy to adapt and recuperate, she can come up with a strategy of her own.
Advertisers are cowards.
Maybe she got her hands
I
up.
did see on
Maybe she didn't.
I'm miles behind on AEW,
It forces the
Jezza,
top
but
of her head against the cage.
Marina Shafir got put through a table
And there's the
by
arrogance of Johnny Mundo.
a man.
But hey, man, he's in a fight. He's winning the fight. There's nothing being arrogant there, saying, hey, man. You know what
She
I'm
knows
saying?
that Toronto
Get mine
level.
in,
That's
too.
people said get well. That's funny.
Fans are coming alive, baby.
Yes, and you'll notice there's a deep bass in the voice of the fans, the male believers, as well as the female, as well as the children, all united behind Sexy Star. That might not be enough, though.
Wow. You know, that spinning kick in any martial art, imagine that multiplied by at least 100 coming off the ropes like that, parkour style. It's like getting
Look, I'd send fan mails to Tugboat now.
Johnny Mundo.
Well,
I've actually,
Johnny is not as
I have
as
tracked
Sexy,
down some
evidently.
pre-WWF
I like
Tugboats
Sexy grab Johnny by the cuff of his pants and then by
from
the belt.
Turnbuckle assisted power bomb. Sexy floats over. No. That was an extremely unique pin attempt that I would like to suffer myself.
Oh,
Primal
come
scream
on,
from Sexy, leg
Vampiro.
drop cover. Johnny gasping for air, but just gets his left shoulder off of the mat. And Vamp, we've discussed
That's
this.
good,
We pay
I'd
attention
love
to the fighters' mouths as well
Well, I
as
show
their
a
chest and
Triple Mania,
stomach to see
baby.
where they are in the conditioning level as Si Se Puede, Yes We Can, begins to rain down here in the temple.
Do you know what? I've got some matches from Triple Mania 1997.
That's a conditioning thing. That's like
Mainly because one of them has mini Mankind in or
That
something.
takes it out of you, bro. That's got nothing to do with being tired. That's just getting a whooping.
Hang on a second here. Sexy has the positioning here. If Johnny falls, Sexy is in perfect position, but the way Johnny's pulling on the leg. Wait a minute! Nothing stands between Sexy Star and her opportunity to make history, to become the first ever two-time Lucha Underground champion. Sexy Star, high above the temple, the shining star, the brightest light in the sky.
Oh.
Love for all.
Oh. No.
Sexy Star says, forget about escaping. I have never run from anything in my life. I am going to hit this now.
She should have escaped, shouldn't she?
Sexy rolls over. Oh, you can see the look in
I have got a couple of just good
but no, not yet.
full-size Lucha matches on the playlist. To be fair, I'm not sure on this bit.
You gotta give it to me. God bless me on this one, but Johnny is just kicking out.
Mere moments after a
no, I didn't try hold you, but they're closer than us, aren't they?
The determination, the moxie to try to reach for history. Imagine if Sexy falls from this position. Johnny beating on the hamstring.
If she fell to the outside, she'd come out on top.
Well, she'd also land on the top
Because
of her head.
only if I make it.
Big elbow.
Physics will tell you, Johnny has a weight and a slight strength advantage, and that right there might be the difference.
Oh,
Johnny's
why did he step out?
If you see Johnny's right foot is caught
The opposite. Why did she step in?
Pull Johnny up by the back of his hair.
Damn.
My gosh. We talk about X factors. We talk about intangibles. That may have been one right there.
My gosh, she's schooling it, dog.
The Lucha gods may have smiled on Sexy Star here tonight.
Do you know what I'd like about him? I've had a little go at trying to find out more about him, and I cannot find much information about him at all. Oh, Sexy's been unmasked. Oh, boom.
In Lucha Libre culture. And Johnny knew it, and there's the X Factor. Johnny.
Here's your winner and still Lucha Underground champion, Johnny Mundo.
Vamp, the very mask that essentially saved Sexy Star's life may have just saved the Lucha Underground title for Johnny Mundo.
Oh, boom.
Sexy Star in no way, shape, or form is she willing to give up her identity and defraud the mask. That is part of Lucha Libre history. That is something that goes back centuries.
The centuries-old tradition of being Sexy Star.
Is her respect for the tradition of Lucha Libre and what her mask means to fans all around the world. Yes, Johnny Mundo is victorious, but right now, pardon this, it's a bitch way to win. Oh, look at me. What? That's something you would say. Johnny Mundo is victorious.
What does this sign say?
Right now.
Oh, it's just Worldwide Underground for life.
Pardon this. It's a bitch way to win. Oh, look at me. What? That's
Yeah, I think we've seen 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿. Jazza.
Well, Johnny Mundo
I think I've seen. Maybe I've just got it on the playlist.
like the way he did it, but you have to respect the mind of the man that holds the gold. What will he do to keep that title? Wait a second.
Oh.
There is the #1 contender, the winner of the Battle of the Bulls tournament.
Didn't 𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 have a match on WWF TV? Pretty sure he did.
Oh man! After a triumphant effort from Sexy Star.
Yeah.
After a huge statement from the mat, Johnny Mundo is still your Lucha Underground champion, but the hunt is on. For Vampiro, I'm Matt Striker. For all the believers around the world, good night, everybody.
Good night to all the blues. Oh, we're getting a bit of post credits. Oh. Oh.
Ready to call me queen?
Nunca.
Too bad. You must be hungry. Pindar's about to go and fetch a small meal, and I was gonna let you gnaw on the bones.
Prefiero morirme de hambre.
I know you would, but sooner or later, a dragon must feed.
Oh. Ah. That was good. Okay, there we go. Some good lucha there. Yeah, I think that was some heart, but just order a Papa John's. I don't think Matt did describe anything as dope, so unfortunately, or fortunately, it's a good victory for the pessimists. He sweet some chalk. Okay. I am going to take a quick break. We'll come back, we'll watch some Mid-Atlantic wrestling. Yeah, big win for Hi-Fi Lowlife. Yeah, let's take a break. We'll watch the Mid-Atlantic wrestling. I think that'll be fun. Okay. Right. I'll be back in a minute. There we go.
When he wanted the real thing, he
Oh.
made us
We'd all be living in the Garden of Eden if it wasn't for this cold-blooded bastard.
He was a bastard, isn't he? Major Pete.
When he wanted the real thing, he made us got me the devil just for fun. But when he wanted the real thing, he made us
Song that's got a little bit of everything in it. It's got girls, it's got cars, it's got the slimy dancers, and it's got Jimmy Hart. Take it away, Girls and Cars.
They pass you on the road with a smile and you have to look twice. And you wonder to yourself, could a woman really look that nice? Ooh, girls in cars. I love girls in cars. Girls in cars. I love girls in cars. They always catch your eye and pretend that you really don't care. Running wild and free, my imagination takes it from there. Ooh, girls in cars. I love girls in cars. Girls in cars. I love girls in cars. All you girls have gone a bit too far. I'm not seen behind the wheel of my car. It's plain to see you've got a serious effect on me. You're my highway fantasy. Girls, I love girls in cars. Girls, I love girls in cars. At 60 miles an hour, any girl can be the star of my dreams.
I was thinking of putting in the version that would make sense without the video, but I haven't done that. I've just put the audio in from the Jimmy Hart version. Okay, let's watch some Mid-Atlantic wrestling. It's the 19th of June, 1982. I am -4 years old. Okay, let's put that on so we can hear it. Okay, here we go. I need to give that a bit of a cake. Maybe I do.
Hi, wrestling fans. Welcome to Mid-Atlantic Championship Wrestling. What an outstanding lineup of stars you're going to see this week, including another six-man tag team match, a tag team match right here. Also, you're going to get another look at the big man, King Kong Mosca, Jack Briscoe right here in action, Mid-Atlantic champ, Ivan Koloff and Ninja together in a tag team match. Just an outstanding hour of wrestling in store. Speaking of champs, former Mid-Atlantic champ right here, Roddy Piper.
Jack Briscoe in action. Let me tell you something. I'd like to see Jack Briscoe in action. I'd like you people to see Jack Briscoe in action right here. I'd like you to see him running with his tail between his legs.
You talking about see him in action? We got a tape of Jack Briscoe in action last week, Roddy Piper.
Well, aren't you efficient?
Let's let all the fans see this and see Jack Briscoe last week.
Oh yeah, we saw this. What a big match actually for the TV. It's Briscoe against Morocco.
Briscoe with a counter, turning Morocco. Now Morocco, Piper both go after Jack Briscoe as Piper gets out of the ring. Piper's gone to get a chair. Roddy Piper now with a metal chair. Is charging after Briscoe, who ducked it, and Piper hits the ring post instead. Takes it close, double team, and attack Briscoe. Jack Briscoe, who has no chance against the both of them. Here comes Paul Jones and Jimmy Valiant. Quickly now, Piper gets out of the ring, and Morocco also runs for cover. When Jones and Valiant get here,
Yeah, this is what we saw last time.
Jack Briscoe out in the center of the ring now as Paul Jones has got that leg and that knee. And Briscoe at this point in tremendous pain. Coming to his rescue, Paul Jones and Jimmy Valiant.
Jack Briscoe in action. Huh? That's Jack Briscoe in action. You like that? Eh? I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something. I ain't asking you for no opinions. I ain't playing no games, obviously. You see, Jack Briscoe? Yeah, it took a chair.
Piper
yes, I took a
pays
chair
back.
and tried to nail you.
Hey.
Well, your head would have been like the gun that goes squirt, brother. You would have been all over the place. I ain't playing nothing no more. Hurt your little brother. Your legs, your knees are laying all over the place. Your head's been up here against the pole. You got all kinds of things happening here. So what I'm telling you, Briscoe, is simple. Of course I'm nuts. I ain't holding nothing back. You want tag teams? Morocco is my man. You want anything? Get yourself Wahoo. Get yourself Valiant. Get yourself anything you want to do. But the best thing you can do, brother, is take that belt and hand it to me, you see? Because I ain't all there. I ain't going to live to be 30. I ain't afraid of nothing, mister. I go ahead, I eat raw meat, you see? I grab my women by the hair, mister. I go ahead and I'll take a chair and I'll hit you from behind, sucker. So you do the best thing you can. You give it back before it's too late, mister.
Okay, fans, Roddy Piper right there. And you saw
What's
what
he
he and
talking
Morocco
about?
did to Jack Briscoe right here last week. We're going to be back. We'll have action with King Kong Mosca in the ring right after we take time out for this match.
I guess so, yeah.
All right, fans, back in ringside the bell. Here we go now with the action. King Kong Mosca
Oh, good
and
match.
King Parsons. Parsons, one half of our
It's
Mid-Atlantic
king on
Tag Team
king.
champions, in against the big man, King Kong Mosca. Fans, right here, let me remind you at the beginning of the program, June 16th, the time period ended for the experimental period with the rules where we had to have a winner in every match. That now has gone to the Rules Committee of the NWA. They're looking into it. They're going to check it out, just see. We want all of you fans to continue to let us know what you thought about it. They're going to look at it now, see how it went, get your comments, what you fans thought of it, and we'll be hearing more about that a little later on. Another important aspect of that, too, of course, fans, is the committee wants to get the comments from all of the wrestlers, see how they like that rule and just what they thought of it. So continue to get your comments. Let us know what you thought.
Yeah, there are lots of pings. Yeah, including the Rays.
With the elbow as he had Parsons backed into the corner. Right now with a chin in the head. We heard a lot of comments from some of the wrestlers about the rules. Some of them, of course, liked it. Some of them did not like it.
Get off the ropes, Rex!
Now here's Mosca into the ropes. Right away, hollering to referee Stu Swartz, get him off the ropes and get him away.
It's okay, yeah. Yeah, you got all the Rexes as well.
In the ropes, it's a different story entirely. And you got to look at the beginning of our program, too, of a tape of last week when Roddy Piper, ℕ𝕚𝕥𝕖 both attacked Jack Briscoe. Jack Briscoe right here in our match. Next match coming up on our program, and also Ivan Koloff and the Ninja together in a tag team match. Six-man tag team action right here. Listen to this. Jay Youngblood, Jake Roberts, Paul Jones. All
got grease all over him.
Mosca, the big man, takes that right into the top of the nose, across the bridge of the nose from Parsons.
Okay, today's referee outfit. Okay, is it like a lemon shirt or is it just kind of white or cream? But then blue trousers, red shoes.
Powerful man. Mosca now again back with that chin. As Parsons is out near the center of the ring. And Parsons goes down from the pressure. Mosca is so strong. Such a big individual. Missed as he went high into the air, and Parsons rolled right out from under it. Here's Parsons now trying to shake those cobwebs out of his hair, coming back to the elbow. Good single leg takedown. Now going with that step over toe hold. Speaking of our six-man tag team match, which you'll see a little later with Jay Youngblood, Jake Roberts, and Paul Jones in one corner. Their opponents across the ring, the privates of Sergeant Slaughter, Private Nelson, Private Kernodle, and the Monk in the corner with the privates.
I've forgotten about the Monk.
Still got pressure on that leg and on the knee. Mosca gets that foot right up into the chest. Kicks free. Quick to his feet for a big man coming. Mosca, each time he gets up, Parsons just sweeps that leg right out from under it. He's gone back to that toe hold again. A big man can move. For a man his size, he really gets around quickly, bounded back to his feet. Did Angelo Mosca. King Kong. And I tell you another thing, I'm delighted to see Jack Briscoe going to be here and wrestle in our next match, the match that follows this. Because as you got a look of it on that tape, and after seeing the punishment that Jack Briscoe took last week from Roddy Piper and from ℕ𝕚𝕥𝕖, just wasn't sure whether Briscoe was gonna be able to wrestle this week or not. He really took a pounding from those two. And Roddy Piper, if he had hit him in the head with that chair, I don't think Briscoe ever would have wrestled again. Mosca just housing Parsons into the ropes, had him draped across that.
Hello, Rosanna.
Cutting off the air supply has gone back.
Well, she's a Mid-Atlantic wrestler.
Mosca now beginning to maul his smaller opponent. And look at Parsons with that comeback, trying to bring him out of the corner. Mosca holding on to the rope.
Parsons' way of selling all attacks seems to be to just vibrate a bit. You're watching Nottingham wrestling, that's good.
Parsons runs right into the foot.
Was it good?
Slow getting to his feet now. Parsons again in the rope, again across the throat. Knee right to the side of the head. Mosca now again has gone back to that chin.
Oh, that's good.
That's
good. Oh yeah, don't. Okay, yeah, I need to upgrade.
Parsons
Actually, no. The top links, the one pro links, they'll be fine, and that playlist will have all Rosanna's matches on. Oh, it's a lame finisher.
𝐿𝐴 must have landed a big, powerful elbow right on the side of the jaw. When he did, it was lights out for King Parsons. Parsons looking the other way. Watch it right here in slow motion as he backs Mosca now back to the corner.
It was clean, although he used the referee, didn't he?
Left hand up to the chin, another one. And when he turns around right here to say,
Although to be fair, that's because he wasn't breaking.
Here comes the elbow. Bam! Right on the side of the jaw, and it's all over right there for King Parsons. There you have our winner after the count of 3. King Kong Mosca, our winner. And we'll be back with more right after we take time
King
out
Kong.
The bell in action right here, fans.
You say that, but he does have blue trousers and red shoes.
Currently, the Mid-Atlantic champ Jack Briscoe against Juan Reynoso. Reynoso quickly backs Briscoe into the corner and pounds away at him. Gone to that leg. The leg that was injured, Morocco and Roddy Piper worked on it again last week. Briscoe has had that leg brace on, and Reynoso...
That is true, that's good, yeah.
Stomping, getting the knee into it at
Okay,
every
it's Jack Briscoe against a sort of big lad.
Reynoso knows that's the weak spot, and he's going to try to take Jack Briscoe out by going to work on that leg. Briscoe, I think, really has made a tremendous comeback just to be able to be here after taking the pounding from Roddy Piper and Don Morocco that you saw earlier in our program, the tape of it, which occurred last week. Of course, Roddy Piper tremendously upset because Briscoe defeated him, took away that Mid-Atlantic belt. And I think Briscoe in every match has got to watch his back. And I'm sure he's aware of that because it happened to him last week. It could happen to him again. Reynoso, even out of that headlock, trying to reach back and get that leg and get that knee. Comes with that hand and that fist. Again onto the side of the knee. Briscoe aware of what's happening. You see him stretch that leg back. He's trying as much as possible to get that knee out of the way. Get it as far away from Reynoso as possible. Still with Reynoso now down facing the mat. Briscoe putting the pressure.
Jack Briscoe is a good technical guy from the 70s. But in a kind of more American style. Kind of amateur wrestling.
Briscoe again with a takedown. For a moment had the shoulders close to the mat. And Reynoso rolling over, facing the mat. Remember, Ninja Ivan Koloff in a tag team match as partners against Ron Ritchie and Rusty Roberts. That match will follow. And don't forget our 6-man count of 2, almost a count of 3. And Reynoso very quickly got that shoulder up. And our 6-man tag team match, which you'll see a little later. Boy, the pace of those 6-man matches is tremendous. A lot of tagging, a lot of switching, and a lot of fast-paced action when you get 6 men in that ring. Briscoe into the ropes. Watch out. See what Reynoso is going to do if he's going to try to go to that leg. A forearm to the midsection.
I guess 6-man matches must have been a sort of novel concept. Guess possibly something that came from Mexico. Oh.
Reynoso down the ropes and he missed that drop kick. Backflip as Reynoso comes off of the ropes. And he's trying to
it's going to work. Figure 4.
He's got it locked in now. Juan Reynoso.
That's
No
it.
way Reynoso is going to get out of that without some help. The figure 4 put on by Briscoe. Reynoso says yes, and that's going to be it. Briscoe with his hand raised as the winner. And Jack Briscoe making very quick work in this match over Juan Reynoso. In slow motion
Well done,
here,
Jack.
you see the finishing touches as Reynoso came off of the ropes, high into the air with that backflip. And very quickly now, Briscoe, while he's still on the mat, goes around for the figure 4, and it's all over right here. Our winner, our Mid-Atlantic champ, Jack Briscoe. All right, fans, the bell, and right here.
Oh, good, it's
Tony, you're
Ninja.
looking at it, and Ninja comes out, and sprays whatever that green mist is into the air. And that mist that he's gotten in several wrestlers' eyes and almost blinded them, almost put them out of wrestling permanently with that. Ninja now against Ron Ritchie as the match gets underway. Rusty Roberts outside, Ivan Koloff outside, and bam. Ivan Koloff and Ninja came in. They came into the ring with a manager.
Why are Ivan Koloff and Ninja friends?
With a manager up there, as wild and as mean and as rough and as tough as they are, and he's walking around here. Let's see if we can get a microphone right here. Find out who this gentleman is and why he's in the corner with
This
Ninja.
gentleman is Sir Oliver Humperdinck, and I'm the greatest wrestler.
Oh, it's Oliver
today,
Humperdinck.
and what I'm doing here, my friend, is looking out for the interests of a couple of the finest athletes that I've had the pleasure to be associated with in many years, and I'm talking about the Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff, but in particular, the great and mystifying Ninja. Now, Ninja's had a lot of problems around here with guys like Jimmy Valiant, Jay Strongbow, Wahoo McDaniels, and the list goes on and on and on. Jack Briscoe, but I'm here, my friend, to make sure that he gets the break he deserves, make sure he's treated with fairness and dignity as he deserves.
Ninja hasn't had the trouble. It's the other wrestlers with Ninja.
That's exactly
with that
right.
spray that he puts in their eyes. Some illegal, something he's been doing, almost blinding some of the wrestlers.
If you think there's been trouble before, wherever I've appeared in the past, Mr. TV announcer, one thing has followed, and that's pandemonium and total wreckage. And I'm here to do just exactly that. Ask Jack Briscoe about me. I've been around Briscoe a long time, and he knows
Mr.
exactly
TV
how ruthless I
announcer.
am. I'm here for one thing, and that's to make sure that my men are treated equally. In every professional sport today, there's professional people taking care of them. I'm taking care of wrestlers right now, and I'm going to make sure that they get everything that they deserve.
Talking about being ruthless. Look at that Russian Bear, Ivan Koloff. How ruthless he is in that ring.
What a great athlete he is. Everybody overlooks the fact that this is probably one of the finest athletes in the world today from any country. The man happens to be a Soviet. That doesn't make any difference to me. If I can make money with Ivan Koloff, rest assured I will.
I agree. Ivan Koloff is a tremendous athlete, but I disagree that he has to wrestle like he does. He has to use some of the tactics that he uses in the ring.
When you're as powerful and as brilliant as Ivan Koloff is, you can do whatever you want to do. Let me get back to my team.
Fans, right there is Sir Oliver Humperdinck, who says that he's here to look after the interests, of course, of Ninja and Ivan Koloff. I tell you, when you take two like Ninja and Koloff and you put a third man in that corner with them, there's no telling what's going to happen. These two guys are wild as it is. I have never thought they needed someone in the corner to give them advice, but Humperdinck evidently has some tremendous plans in store for these two. Look at Ninja. Rusty Roberts down on the mat. Ninja just chops and cuts away at him. Roberts now near the center of the ring. Let's see if Ninja... No, I thought he might attempt a pin, but he did not, as Roberts got to his feet. Well, you don't find him any rougher, any meaner, any tougher than Ivan Koloff and Ninja. Both of them tremendous athletes. Ninja, who can really get around that ring with Roberts in the corner with those chops. Just gonna cut away at him while he's in the corner now. Slams him right to the boot. The tag, and here comes the Bear, Koloff.
Two.
Elbow right into the face of Roberts as he comes charging off of the rope. One. Oh, no. Humperdinck said, no, only one. Get him up. And he did. And Koloff, after lifting Roberts off of the mat now, goes back to punishing Rusty Roberts. Well, it's going to be interesting to see what Sir Oliver Humperdinck can do and does do with a team of Ivan Koloff and Ninja. Humperdinck says that his reputation precedes him wherever he goes throughout the world of professional wrestling. Says just ask some of the guys, and fans will do that a little later. Probably some of them will be commenting about this man. Koloff now with a chin lock. Roberts looks like he's got a little more stamina right now. Koloff might could have pinned him earlier. I'm not so sure about now, but off the rope. And a chop from Ninja cuts him down. Ninja back, just waiting now for Roberts to get to his feet. With a karate kick. Got him in the corner right there in front of Koloff. Ninja again brings him back. pulls him back away from the tag as Ron Ritchie stretches in the corner, and he's very close. Ritchie only a matter of a couple of inches as Robert being pulled back by Ninja and stretching.
It's good camera work.
And he made a tag. Finally, Ritchie made it. Ron Ritchie charging.
It was nice, wasn't it?
Right hand.
Oh.
The back slip as Ninja comes off. Right hand to Koloff. Ritchie now still on the attack with Ninja. Toss the ring. Corner, turnbuckle, foot right into the midsection. And a chop, and Ninja goes down. He wants a tag and makes it quickly to Koloff.
It was nice, wasn't it? Oh, big backdrop.
Raring to go. Ron Ritchie really turning it around.
It's had some good matches, Ron Ritchie, that we've seen, though.
Lands a powerhouse
Sort of one of the better
back with those tremendous knees.
local guys.
Now Robert
Oh.
to the rope, right across the throat. Koloff slams Roberts to the mat. Knee drop. And a tag now to Ninja.
Oh.
Ninja on the rope, on the top rope, and off with
Oh,
the headbutt.
headbutt.
Hooks the leg, 1,
That's
2,
it.
3. From off of the top rope, Ninja with a headbutt. Robert flat out on the mat. Ninja hooked the leg for the count of 3. Sir Oliver Humperdinck in that ring congratulating his wrestlers. Watch it right here in slow motion as Koloff now went with that knee drop. When he goes and makes the tag in the corner, Ninja, as you see, will come into the ring, get up on that top rope, way off of that rope now, high into the air with that headbutt.
Spam Slam is brought to you by Hormel, makers of Spam and other grocery products.
It's a well-timed Spam Slam.
We'll have more right after we take time.
There's not a lot of managers. No. No, there's not, is there?
Fans at ringside, a pleasure to have with us Jack Briscoe, Wahoo McDaniel. Wahoo, first of all, good to see you
Lovely
back
pink
after
shirt
being
on
injured. I'll tell
Wahoo.
you, we were a little worried about you there, Wahoo.
Well, you know, it's good to be back, and I'm just thankful one thing that I am healthy and my leg's in good shape and needs a little work on it. And it just goes to
What's
show
good
you
use of
what
the
the
Spam
belts
Slam?
will do for people, you know, like Slaughter, like Piper, like even Flair with the world's belt. Some of these guys, you know, they'll do anything to keep them. And I guess that's the attitude you have to have. And sometimes, you know, I don't like to hurt people to try to keep something I've got. But I guarantee you, my attitude is changing because I spent a lot of time in the hospital lately.
I tell you, talking about champions and talking about matches, Jack, you and Wahoo both have wrestled the world champ, and we got some film and we got some tape of those matches.
Well, it'd be very good to see him because, like Wahoo stated, it'll show you how a guy's attitude will change.
It was probably Jack Briscoe's jacket. They probably did their laundry together.
This is me and Ric Flair wrestling right here. And we've had a long match up to this point, and both of us are wearing them. As you can see, Flair, I've hurt his leg real bad, and Flair has grabbed his belt and tried to leave the ring. And I saw him taking off to the dressing room with a belt. I knew I had the man beaten. I had to go get him and drag him back to the ring. Now, this is what Wahoo means by how an attitude will change a guy's thinking when it comes to the World's Heavyweight Championship or the U.S. Heavyweight Championship, Mid-Atlantic Championship, whatever. They'll do anything.
This is him fired up, Jazza. He's talking about his attitude change.
Look over that top rope with that right hand. Looks like you have really got the better of the champ. Right?
Yeah, I felt for sure that I should have been the world champion. I go for a roll up out there, 1, 2, and he kicks out. I go up to get him again, and see he throws that gold belt. It weighs about 10 pounds right into my face.
All right, now Wahoo, here you are in the match with the world champ.
Here's a recent match that I wrestled Flair, and it was out of the area here, and you know, I'm just like Jack. You know, the greatest thing in wrestling is to be the world's champion, and that's what I want to be. Now, Flair's got the belt, and he knows, and when he got the belt, just like Jack did, he's going to have to wrestle his friends down the road. He's going to have to do things that he probably didn't want to do. But this man sometimes goes overboard the same way with Slaughter, the same way with Piper. You know, I go out there to try to beat a man, wrestling physically down. I don't go out there to break a man's arm or break his leg or knock his eyeball out unless a man, you know, I fight fire with fire, and I'm a rugged individual. But as you can see right here, I'm
I think I have
interested in winning
found
the
some
belt.
CWF.
And Flair's interested in keeping it because it means a lot of money to him. And you know, I've wrestled down the aisle with him. I've wrestled with him and against him.
Wahoo, it's a tremendous match. Just look at
The
you guys
referee here
putting
looks
those
like
blows in.
Well, you can see it.
Kim
It's
Davis
always
from
anytime you
the
wrestle world
Panic
champion,
Attack team.
It's going to be a tremendous match because a lot of money and time's involved.
I tell you, that, as you say, that sort of proves what happens to a man when he gets that belt sometimes, Wahoo.
Well, you know, it's very funny. I could stand here and scream and cry over spilt milk. While I was in the hospital, the NWA official came to my house, took the belt, you know, and it's like I told Jack, it was really kind of funny. 4 days I laid in the hospital. I didn't even know I wasn't the U.S. heavyweight champion. They'd taken the belt and give it back to Slaughter. And this had a lot to do with the rules, you know. Must be a winner, no count out, no time limits. It must be a winner. So 4 or 5 matches I was hurt. I could not wrestle. They gave him the belt. I could be hot. But the thing is that I'm happy that I am got my health. And Jack will tell you, nothing is more important than your health. And I can win the belt back.
Jack, you've been that world champion.
I've been there, Bob, and I know exactly what the pressure is on the champion because I am the champion right now, and I know how people's attitudes change towards the championships. You know what Roddy Piper has done to try to eliminate me from the scene, but he hasn't
So
been
what
able to get
champion
the
is
job
he?
done. He's hurt my brother.
He's the
Now I'm in a knee
Mid-Atlantic
brace.
champion.
Wahoo's hurt. He's hired that beach bum Morocco. You know, they'll do anything for the heavyweight championship belt or the Mid-Atlantic championship, and I've got it.
Fans, and that's it right here ringside. At the bell, fans, and Keith Larson comes charging out of the corner now. Across the way his opponent, David Patterson. Patterson with a quick hip toss as Larson hits the mat and hits it hard. Well, you saw, and you got to look at the world champ Ric Flair.
Heath Parsons against David Patterson.
Also won with
David Patterson is the guy I found out. He wrestled a match in 2024.
Defending that championship belt and in matches everywhere. We hope to have him right here on our program in the very near future. Also, soon you're going to see the hammerback, Greg Valentine. Larson down from a tackle.
Oh, looking forward to seeing Greg Valentine.
Hip toss now by Larson. Quick arm
Nice
drag
arm drags.
now, and Patterson quickly out of the ring. Also, fans, I know you are, as I am, continuing to wonder and mull over about Sir Oliver Humperdinck and just what he means and what it's going to mean with him in the corner of Ivan Koloff and Ninja. Very, very interesting development, and remains to be seen just what will happen there. Larson now with that wrist takes Patterson down.
I know WCW, it was defended in WCW for a bit,
High into the air now with that knee drop right
but
down
never
on that
given
shoulder
much
and arm
credit.
muscle as he goes with the arm bar. 6-man tag team match will follow. Jay Youngblood, Jake
Well,
Roberts, Paul Jones.
he was injured, wasn't he, in the same thing that injured Jerry Briscoe when Roddy Piper, he injured them both, but no one seemed to care about Tony Russo.
All right, Larson now still with that arm.
I think we might be the only fans he's ever had. Yeah, exactly.
And again, let me remind you also that June 16th was the date that the trial period for, or it actually
Don't
ended.
need to remind us about this again,
The
Bill.
matches were being conducted under there must be a winner clause. All the matches, we had to have a winner. There was a trial period. The NWA Rule Board now is looking into that. They continue to want the comments from all of you fans about how you like that. And they're going
This
to look into the
is
comments
until
of
the exact
wrestlers
day.
also. So continue to get
The
your
19th
comments
of
in as to
June,
how you
1982.
liked it and what you thought of the match.
Well, actually, I think some of the dates are a bit off, but they're all roughly right.
Some liked it, of course, some did
June
not. You
1982.
heard Wahoo McDaniel a little earlier say that it cost him the U.S. Championship belt, as a matter of fact. Larson now on his knees now with the arm bar as Patterson's going to get to his feet near the center of the ring.
Not sure if I intend to watch these all the way through to
Hard
1989,
forearm by Patterson.
but we'll see.
Slams Larson out of the turnbuckle.
I'm enjoying them today. Oh, him charging in.
Boy, Larson just ducked out of there in the nick of time. Arm drag right here. Patterson, the big Cuban, a strong, rough house individual. Patterson very quick for a man his size, but the quickness of Larson right there really paid off for him as he quickly rolled out of that corner. Larson is back with the arm.
Oh, he's gone, is he? That's a shame. Shows up for the WWF. I do have Alex Kidd. I do have some a lot of late 70s and early WWF stuff. Alex Gracie, the
Down from the right hand, right on the side of the jaw.
actually no, maybe I don't know who that is.
But Keith Larson in trouble right here. Off of the
Who am I thinking of?
He staggers around the ring though as Patterson went down. Beautiful drop kick by Larson. Another attempt at a pin, this time to Patterson, and it's Patterson who kicks out. Elbow from Larson. Patterson flat on the mat.
Oh, it's
Count of
close.
2, and Patterson again kicks out. Larson, again for the second time, failed to reach around and hook the leg. That gave Patterson.
Here's that dance too, yeah. Oh! But he missed, didn't he? He missed.
Patterson ducked out of the way. High with a knee lift. Hooks the leg. 3. Well, Larson had it all set up. When he went into the ropes and off out of the corner.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Goes backwards and turned around in midair. Watch it in slow motion. A beautiful move, but it really hurt Larson. Patterson ducked right under it. Larson went flying right over his head. When he hit the mat, of course, he hurt himself. Patterson came back with a knee, high to the air with a knee drop.
Oh, high knee drop.
And it was all over right there. With
Oh, that's good. Yeah, he's really good, isn't he?
Let's take time for this commercial message about the Mid-Atlantic Wrestling
Oh,
events
there's
coming
some
up in
great
your
guys
area.
in the crowd there.
As we're going to see him in action in a 6-man match in just a moment. Privates, Private Don Granado, Private Jim Nelson, the privates of Sergeant Slaughter, and a new one to team with him, the Monk right here. Monk, how in the world do you happen to team up with two guys like this?
I get in with the best when I get in, and I'm here, and I'm with the best.
All right, Don Granado.
You know, the Monk, he hadn't been there long, but he's exactly right. He knows who the best are because Private Nelson and myself are the best, and so is Sergeant Slaughter. By the way, I just got a call from Sergeant Slaughter upstairs.
So we'll come back to the Monk. Let's just see this guy again. A big fan of this guy.
Message about the
This
Mid-Atlantic
guy right
Wrestling events
here.
coming up in your area.
Yeah, absolutely picked his nose.
As we're going to see him in action in a 6-man match in just a moment. Privates, Private Don Granado, Private Jim Nelson, the privates of Sergeant Slaughter, and a new one to team with him, the Monk right here. Monk,
I'm excited by the Monk as well.
I get in with the best when I get in, and I'm here, and I'm with the best.
All right, Don Granado.
You know, the Monk, he hadn't been there long, but he's exactly right. He knows who the best are because Private Nelson and myself are the best, and so is Sergeant Slaughter. By the way, I just got a call from Sergeant Slaughter upstairs there. He's laying over in Hawaii with his United States belt that he just won back. He's sitting over there with the little Hawaii girls, having a good time over there with the hula girls, admiring his belt. And I'd like to say that Private Nelson and I are very proud of Sergeant Slaughter, and we're very proud of his accomplishment.
Yeah, he
the
did.
United States Heavyweight Championships twice.
If he watches this, he's
Let's
going to
get
be
back to
gutted.
business
Well,
hand now. That's enough for Sergeant Slaughter. Okay, we're not worried about this match we have on TV right now, a 6-man tag team match. All matches are important, but what we really want to think about is
quaking in his boots. He could potentially be a Pete pick now.
around our waist where it belongs. Those two boys have come in here and stolen from us, and that's exactly what they are, boys. And I'm looking at you, Pork Chops and King Parson, and that's what I mean, boys. And we're coming in here, and we're going to get our belts back once and for all and give them around our waist where they belong. Right, Private Nelson?
Yeah, believe it. The two Hershey Bar boys, as far as I'm concerned, plain and peanut. All I hear everywhere I go is King Parsons and Pork Chop Cash. How they
And what's I've got to say?
TV.
I'm not sure about that.
Cash and Parsons. Sergeant Slaughter took us to camp. He said, you boys ain't got no guts if you don't get those belts back. You do what you have to do to get the belts back. And that's what he did to Warren McDaniel, Sergeant Slaughter. He hurt it. He hurt your knee, didn't he,
I do think
Warren? How's it
racism's
feel
wrong.
to be hurt? How's it feel to have been the hunted? Now you're the hunter again.
Poor Wahoo McDaniel, poor Wahoo McDaniel's out here with his knee all wrapped up like a little Indian boy that he is. He should have known better than mess with Sergeant Slaughter.
Once again, I do think it's bad to be racist.
Just like they are. But like I said, you know, Wahoo's comes out here crying and all that, but Sergeant Slaughter's happy to be United States champion.
They've actually been racist about 2 separate races there, haven't they? In the same. Thanks, Harry.
Six-man action right here. Paul
It's
Jones,
got like
Jay
using
Jake
it.
Roberts in one corner. Private Canolo, Private Nelson, the Monk across the ring. It will be
Okay,
Private
it's
Nelson,
exciting
Paul Jones
6-man
is
tag
back
action.
underway. Jones took the front end of the rope.
Paul
Like Elton
Jones.
off with a tackle. Takedown, one. Oh, Jones went at a quick attempt at a pin.
Oh, it's Jake Roberts. Jake the Snake.
Action is really fast
Oh.
and furious.
Get out, Rosetta.
Make a tag. We get 2 fresh men in already.
I'm sorry that sometimes there's racism. That will happen when you're watching stuff from the past, or actually the present.
Look for the pace right here to be wild. Canolo backs Roberts to the corner, right to the midsection, into the face. Here's Canolo out of the corner, high in the air with a backflip. And Canolo getting up quickly backs away. He's very
Tomorrow night we're going to watch the Monday Night Raw episode from South Africa.
And it's great to see Jake Roberts back. Canolo reaching back makes a tag. Private Nelson back in, and quickly now Roberts backs away. Roberts, who
Can't imagine that's going to pass racism free.
right into the eyes, just like it happened to Jimmy Valiant.
And that's Jay Youngblood.
Roberts back.
It is a loaded scenario. The only thing I've got, the only slight saving grace out to kids, I've had a quick look at the episode, and it does have that disclaimer about being presented in the most complete form possible. So there were production. It does seem like there were production issues. So that's the only hope being held out that maybe, hopefully, the commentary drops out or something.
Tomahawk chop, a double one to the top of the head. Boy, this young Indian is on the warpath.
Oh. Yeah, zero commentary might save us. Okay, here's the Monk in the ring.
Boy Jones and Roberts leading the cheering section.
Oh, the Monk seems upset.
The Monk and Youngblood slowly coming together near the center of the ring, and it was Youngblood that got that wrist, got that takedown. Now hit scissors.
Has it?
Look at Monk trying to kick out 2 times. Youngblood had it locked in tight. Makes the tag to, who is it? Jones.
Yeah, that's.
As they hold him and double team him in the corner.
Let me turn it up a bit. Is that?
Yeah, Tony Clark.
Is that better?
Jones gets him high into the air for the drop. Rolling to the corner goes the Monk for the tag to Nelson.
You're right. The commentary's just not mixed very well.
By the Nelson. Canolo trying to get through the ropes. Tackle coming on. Right into the slam. Nelson lifted him up. Power slammed into the mat. Jones got those feet up.
You're not missing much.
Canolo started in.
Yeah, it's in the mix. It's in the mix. It's only Bill on commentary. You're not missing much.
Now Jones going to be dragged to the corner. Going to be double teamed. Canolo comes in after the tag as Nelson holds him. Jones now catches the elbow right in the chin.
Oh, big elbow.
Canolo down, goes to the wrong corner. Really dazed. Private down Canolo.
Duns all over the place.
With a quick chop. Into the turn.
Yeah, I do think tomorrow night we're going to watch that Raw, and then we're going to watch In Your House. Revenge of the Taker, or something like that.
Canolo just did kick out. Another Tomahawk chop and a double thrust in the throat now by Canolo. Another double thrust. Well, the referee looking at it, Stu Schwartz says it's legal and it's all right. He's got him to the air. Canolo, was it the airplane spin? Or the rope?
Oh.
Canolo carrying Youngblood to the rope, breaks him, throws him across that top rope. Holds him now for Private Nelson.
I'm not sure if I've seen it, Old Librarian. They never used to be shown in the UK.
Didn't get over for the count.
I can't remember when there was Yeah, they
Youngblood
weren't.
now again double teamed in the corner, held there by Nelson while the Monk comes in.
Yeah, they weren't shown in the UK for a while. I don't know when the first ones
Really
were.
wild. And this match certainly indicative of that. The tag from the Monk. Here's Private 𝐿.
Yeah, I reckon you probably could get them on video. But they weren't on Sky. Yeah. That's good. I don't think my video started.
𝐿 now with a knee right to the temple. Here comes Robert comes in and rolls him over. As they switch now on Youngblood. Private Nelson. Elbow again floors Youngblood. 𝐿 on that foot across the rope. A wild, roughhouse team is Don Kernodle. Private 𝐿,
That's good.
Private Nelson.
That's good. So,
You look at him, and you can really
yeah, I don't
see
think
what
my
Sergeant
line
Slaughter
had
has
that.
instilled into this team. Rugged, roughhouse individuals. Private 𝐿, Private Nelson. Here's the Monk. As Nelson holds him in the
That's
rope,
good.
the Monk got the knee on the back a couple of
Okay,
times.
the Monk's
Youngblood
in.
trying to fight his way off of the rope.
Oh,
Scores him with a chop. And now brings it to his corner of the turnbuckle. Here comes Robert.
Jake.
Jake Roberts with that foot right to the midsection.
Oh, there's that knee left.
Quick tag to Paul Jones.
This is a
football tackle.
football tackle.
Now to Youngblood. He's got him by the beard. He's hurting him and leading him around the ring by the beard.
Oh.
Youngblood cuts him down to the top.
That's a good elbow.
1, 2, 3,
And there we go.
𝐿, Private Nelson going wild. What a great win for Jay Youngblood, Paul Jones, and Jake Roberts. 3 very happy young men in that ring right now, and what a wild time. Watch it as the Monk gets to his feet. Here comes the chop now from Youngblood, and as he leads him around and turns him around the ring by the beard. The Monk now off of the ropes, down from the chop. Youngblood comes back, and it's all over right here.
I like that elbow drop.
Come on in here, Jake. Listen, it's great to see
What a
Youngblood
great win
back.
for you three guys. Youngblood, it is great to see you back. But that 6-man match up there just really what? Those privates. I tell you, I know you had it in for them, Paul.
Yeah, that's right, but you can't sell a private short. I mean, they're very dedicated men. They stuck behind Sergeant Slaughter. I wouldn't want Slaughter as my leader, but they're very dedicated, and every time they lose a match, you know, they catch it from both ends. It's just like when I was in school, you know, when I get a spanking, I get it first one at school, I get the second one when I got home. But I tell you one thing right now, I'm awfully proud of Snake. Snake's back after his minor injury, and Jay Youngblood.
I'll tell you what, I've been in the Far East on the Japanese tour, and I still say the Mid-Atlantic and the worldwide wrestling area has the toughest competition in the darn world. And I mean it sincerely.
Amen.
There was an example right there.
The
Monk,
darn world.
Private 𝐿, and Private Nelson. But now, it's getting down to the dirty nitty-gritty. Sergeant Slaughter, the beach bum, Don Morocco, and you, Roddy Piper. Well, brother, now you realize that you're surrounded by nothing but Indians. You got myself, Jay Youngblood. You got the great Jack Briscoe and the great Chief 𝐲𝐻 McDaniels, brother. Now let's see you fight. Just like you put the Chief out, he's back on his feet. And he's here to stay. Morocco, Slaughter, Piper, I want you guys to remember that. I'm behind him, the folks are behind him, and you guys remember that.
All right, Jake, as Paul said, it's great to see you back after that injury to your eyes, Jake.
It's very good to be back. You know, I'm not going to come out here and do a whole lot of hollering and screaming because that's not the way I feel inside right now. 𝐿 and Nelson and Monk are a good team. We took it to them and we beat them. But I'll tell you something. I didn't come back to wrestle 𝐿, Nelson, and Monk. Something happened to me, man. You know, every man in his life is going to have a turning point. He's going to have some spot that something happens to change him on the inside. Well, I guess it's happened to me, brother, because I tell you, I've went cold on the inside. And I know there's only one way to serve up revenge, brother. Everybody's a fine cook. Mama can make grits and Mama can make biscuits and gravy. But the only way you can serve up revenge is to serve it cold. And I tell you something, Ninja, you hurt me bad. And you made me feel even worse inside because now I know what kind of man I really am down deep. I am the snake, and when I bite, brother, it's going to be nasty.
All right, fans, that's it. See you next week, and until then, so long for now.
There we go, some good Atlantic wrestling. Back on audio/try-on. It is a good freeze frame, isn't it? We have Bill Keys to thank for that. I know, I suppose it's these guys. It's okay, there we go. Good. Good bit of Mid-Atlantic wrestling. Actually, I don't want to read the comments. Okay. Thanks, everyone. I think this has been nice. It's been a nice day, isn't it? It's been a nice day. We made some art. We've watched some wrestling. Spiffing sent me a new version of Me Gene saying I can go with Tugboat, so that's good. I'll do something with that. No problem, everyone. It's been good. Tomorrow it's going to be 1997 wrestling. Like I said, I think we'll watch there's one more Raw to watch. It's from South Africa. And then it's the pay-per-view, so I think we'll watch that. We'll watch the In Your House, which I think's got a good card. I'm looking forward to that. I think it'll be good. Let's see who's on for a road.
There's no way to make this easy, and I know we've been through some good and troubled times. There's never been a right time to say goodbye. But if I stay, she'll only see right through me. And then that look of shame inside my eyes. So I'd rather turn away
right now.
Because things you're gonna say will break her heart and make her cry. There's never been a right time to say goodbye. To say goodbye.
Let's go. Let's go.
And I know lies will only hurt her. And I could never deceive her in that way. But either way,
they did rape me the other day. Admittedly, I was literally finished. When was that? Was that Wednesday? Well, we're ready to jump on back.
Our love's dying.
Okay, thanks everyone.
Right time.
There's the Discord link if you're not already in there.
To say goodbye.
Okay, thanks man. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Wrestling. Sunday, Robot Boys. The last ever episode of Robotica. Historic. Then there'll be more streams next week. That'll be Late Night Peaks next week.
So I'd rather turn away.
Any of the die-hard Late Night Peak fans.
Either way, she'll end up crying.
good line.
There's never been a right time to say goodbye.
Okay. Thanks everyone. Twenty Dog Bomb. Please give him a follow if you don't already. He's a nice guy. We're back tomorrow. Look after yourselves. You know, be good or not putting a bomb on. I will see you. I'll see you later. Right, okay. Bye everyone. Let's do the right. And also, bye to anyone watching on the pod. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna get rid of this. Get rid of this. Okay. Goodbye everyone. I will see you in the next stream, video, whatever. Goodbye.